We are in the early day of the brain-machine interface, but it is a time of rapid strides and the movement from experimental phase to real-world applications. The author, who is also a noted neuroscientist, is on the forefront of such research. Here, the ultimate union of man, or rather woman, and machine arrives in the heat of battle. The danger in such an amalgamation may be that the human component will fade into the machine. The hope is that a strange new, highly effective synthesis may be possible. Lieutenant, orders from higher. We're advancing into the new tunnels. Lieutenant Flagg was in charge of Charlie 1, 1st Platoon, C Company of the TEF, the Terran Expeditionary Forces on Fortune's world. Patch technically outranked him by virtue of 6 months' seniority, but Flagg was a line officer and platoon leader, while Patch was an intel weenie, an observer attached to Flagg's platoon. That didn't mean she wouldn't be slogging through the mud. Roger, Lieutenant, moving out. Patch picked up her rucksack and once again mused on the similarity between this situation and history. She'd studied a twin-sin battle in Europe where nearly 1 million lives were lost between two sides, trading the same 6 miles of territory back and forth. Sort of like what was happening here. Her platoon had advanced before, only to be driven back by artillery fire and collapsed trench walls. The artillery itself was not usually a direct hazard to the troops. The trenches varied from 2 to 5 meters in depth. The natural ones, caused by the comet impacts, that is. Sure, the bases and assembly areas took damage, but most rounds were at too shallow an angle to hit a trench straight on. The bigger threat was shrapnel and collapsing walls from a near miss.